Alrighty, I am on the air. All right, YouTube, we're getting ready to do a live streaming test on guess which carrier. So you're gonna have to watch to the end to find out which carrier I'm streaming on and see what the performance look like. The path that I'm going to be taking is up here. So I'm currently in Maryland. We're gonna cross over the river, go into Virginia, and then we're gonna end at the Washington Monument. So we're going to see what the performance is going to be like, crossing all these different tributaries. The Reagan National Airport is right here, so we're going to go right past there and see what the performance is going to be like and how well the whatever X, Y, and Z network I'm using is performing. Through Old Town Alexandria, from where I'm currently sitting at right now. So, see how well this cellular provider is going to hold up. Now, how well is this going to work? And if you can guess, I don't think anybody's going to be able to really guess because the cellular networks aren't 100% to the place where you can continuously live stream on the go. But it's going to be interesting to see how many people actually get it right. I know that in the description of this video, I'm going to put the answer, but I would like to see people, you know, honestly give it a good try and see can you tell which cellular provider that I'm using. So we are driving near the MGM casino that just recently got put in. Say about 4 years ago. 3 years ago. I say roughly about 3 years. It's fairly new. So we're going to interchange, hop on the freeway, and for how well does this cellular provider hold up on this network testing that I'm doing? Live streaming. I think that I have the setting 3,500 kilobits per second, which is 3.5 megs a second. So provide continuous 3.5 megs to hold this live stream in relative connection order. It's time to move. Ooh, go behind me. All right, so we're leaving Maryland currently. Currently leaving Maryland, crossing into Virginia. So if you look at this video later, you know, put down in the comments early. Don't look at the end. Put down in the comments early what your guess is. Let's see how many people got it right. Curious to see how many people might get this right. Remember, I have access to Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. So we're network testing all three. We're not. This same run is going to be done for all three of them. I want to see who can guess which one. All right, so there's a gas station I'm going to pull into up here to update where I'm at. Google Maps is not updating. So this provider that I'm using seems to be having a pretty solid stream right now from my end. I don't know how it is for YouTube land. Let's see. All right, so now we're in Old Town, Alexandria. Right in there. So this is where we are now. Get a better point. This is where we are. I'm curious to see what happened to cellular provider once we get near the airport. And there's a lot of Uber drivers sitting using their phones waiting for trips. How well it's gonna hold up once I pass by. And we're currently inside of Old Town Alexandria. If you ever visit, very, very, very nice place. They try to keep the old colonial looking feel as much as they can, without overly modernizing it. Right? Like we're going red on the streaming app, right? Where? Remember, try to pick and see which one is I'm using. T-Mobile, AT&T, or Verizon. because this is the type of stuff that needs to be able to be done on these networks, especially if we're migrating to 5G. We need to be able to live stream. We need to be able to play video games on the go with no hiccups. Video calls need to be flawless, no problems. These are the things that people are going to be using their phones, tablets, hotspots, all this stuff. Is what it's going to be used for. So I'll reveal at the end, but I'm curious to see how many people get it right. Alrighty, so we're almost to GW Parkway, which is going to be the fastest leg of this trip. Once we get to GW, then that takes us next to the airport. So basically, this is going to be a very hard test to continuously have a streaming video with no hiccups, potentially. Because remember, I can't see what the stream looked like. I got to go back and look at it myself. Take this moment, just that. So, what do we got? Where are we at? Make sure you let the emergency vehicles go by. And it's going to be interesting for me to go back and look and see which carrier A, B, or C is doing what and how well they perform, and compare it across the board there with the other two on the same run. And then doing it live proves whether or not can it be done. Same streaming settings. Because drops, hiccups ruins a game experience, a video experience, talking to a loved one on a Duo or a Google Meet or even a FaceTime call makes it harder. So which carrier performs better currently right now? Gonna find out. I sure hope I didn't run that light. I'll use my little driving assistant buddy that's up here in the dash for this next leg. That way I can keep my speed consistent. So as you can see, little blue car right here. We're gonna go near Reagan Airport, across the river. So We're currently in Virginia right now. See if I can show you while I'm at this light.